Good morning, students. Let's start today's topic. It's the human respiratory system. Human respiratory system is a complex type of system. And now see the parts. The first one is nostril. Now see, I will explain with the help of this diagram. Then see nostril. This starting portion is called nostril. Then this open into the nasal passages. Continue in the nasal passages. And you can see this is a mouth, and from mouth also this cavity of the mouth is called buccal cavity, and the opening where nasal cavity as well as mouth buccal cavity that joins, or we can say this is a common chamber for the both. These are the this is the common opening for nostril as well as the buccal cavity. This portion is called pharynx. Is it okay? This portion is called pharynx. Now this pharynx continue into the larynx. Next structure, it is called larynx. This is the sound box. This is the sound box. Now once revise it: nostril, then nasal passages, then this portion is called pharynx, and pharynx continue into the larynx or sound box. Then trachea starts. This portion is called trachea. Now see the trachea. In trachea you can see cartilaginous rings are there. Rings, you can see the this type of the rings there. These are the cartilaginous rings. I will tell you its function later. Then see this trachea now divides into the two parts, two pipes. These pipes are called bronchi. And in singular, this is the right bronchus. This is the left bronchus. Now these bronchus enter into the lungs and divide into the so many fine tubes. These tubes are called bronchioles. These are called bronchioles. And in the end of these bronchioles, several small balloons are there. These structures are called alveoli, or we can say these bronchioles ends into the hundreds of small balloon-like structures. These are called alveoli. Lungs are the balloon-like structures. These are pinkish in color, and these are enclosed into the thoracic cavity. And the bottom of the thoracic cavity is there is a floor that is called muscular floor, that is called diaphragm. This structure is called diaphragm. Okay, this was on the basis of the diagram. Now see the content. Nostrils are nostrils. There are two nostrils. And which continue into the nasal passages, and the inner lining of the nostril is lined with the hair, and hairs and it this nasal passages always remain wet due to the mucus secretion. Mucus and hair both are the filtering unit. It filters the dust particles out from the inhaled air, and the air is warm up when it enters into the nasal passages. Is it okay? Now next is pharynx. It is a tube-like structure which continue after the nasal passage, and it is a common chamber of mouth and nasal opening. Larynx, it is a part that comes after the pharynx, and it is also called voice box, I told you earlier. And trachea, it is made up of the rings of the cartilage. Now this is the reason why the cartilage rings are there. Then cartilage rings prevent the collapse of the trachea in the absence of air. Otherwise, because it is a simple pipe, if air is not there, then it will be collapsed. And these cartilaginous rings prevent the collapsing of the trachea in the absence of air. Now next is bronchi. A pair of the bronchi comes out from the trachea, and with one bronchus attached to each lungs. Now next, what are the lungs? Then lungs are a pair of spongy pinkish yellowish structure, pinkish balloon-like structure. Then bronchiole, bronchi divides into the two bronchioles. These enters into the lungs, and at the end of these bronchioles, alveoli are there. What are the alveoli? These are the air sac at the end of the bronchioles, and alveolus wall are thin membranous. These are membrane is very thin and rich in the blood capillaries, where the oxygen is absorbed in the blood and carbon dioxide is exit from the blood. The exchange of the gases in the alveoli takes place due to the pressure of differential. We can say due to the pressure differential. Due to the pressure differential. Is it okay? Then if one question can be asked to you, where the exchange of gases takes place, then exchange of gases takes place in the lungs, in alveoli. The answer is in the alveoli. Is it okay? Okay, now next is diaphragm. Then thoracic muscles that lay beneath the lungs and adds in inhalation and exhalation. They help in this diaphragm help in this muscular structure, this muscular floor help in inhalation and exhalation. Okay, this is enough for today, and next time we will discuss about the mechanism of breathing.